told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside, it's Curtis. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Moses. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. In traffic, it's Williams.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Powers inside. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide left, it's Coleman. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Buying time to his right. Myers on the move. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Left side is Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Holds on, it's Burnett. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Drops back on first down. Turns it upfield.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glover. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
And the Rebels are marching down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. There he goes. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Driving forward, it's Curtis. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide left, it's Coleman. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Walker. Turning it on! That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Changing the routes with his receivers. Quick give. It's Thomas. There's a crease. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Here he goes. Into the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start.
Number 32, set to kick this one.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sells to run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Burrell. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Got some green grass. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. He fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Rolling right and going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, what a move to get room. Makes the grab and room to run. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Complete left side, Coleman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there ready to cook. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have.
Makes the catch, and he's free. The 50. He's at the 40. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Wants to throw one first. Catch in the middle, it's Glover.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw. Breaks into the open. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. It's complete to the left. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught by Williams on the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Straight ahead, it's Curtis. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Moses. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide right, it's Moses. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll try to get the first through the air. He wants it all. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Comes down, it's Lions. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Left side is Thomas. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. RPO complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Making the adjustment. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it in. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Second down to the air. Got his man down the middle. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Running inside, it's Thomas. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. This time they'll throw it. Caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Rebels are flying down the field. Hits inside, it's Glover.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass on second down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Thomas. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Deep to shallow. That's why I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The run inside. It's Curtis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sells to fake. Here comes the heat. Looking down the middle. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Takes a hit as he fires, and he avoids the sack.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's 3rd down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The corners are walked up tight. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Complete. Still running at the 40. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, gonna throw it. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. Makes the grab, down immediately, he picks up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Third down play from the gun. Escapes the pressure going right. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
Could not make his way to the corner.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Turns up, it's Lions. Turning it on. Touchdown, Vegas. That one will give them the lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Curtis. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. But it's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
From the gun, it's Curtis. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Curtis. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On the left side, here's Coleman. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Caught in the backfield, it's Moses. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Drives inside. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. And the returner will be knocked down.
Take over 1st and 10.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. At the 20, he's got space. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Wants to throw one first. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Quick give. It's Thomas. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Snags it over the middle. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, and you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
One possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Second down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. And this is a big key for us to win this game.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. On the run, deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Caught by Coleman. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it in his belly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Wants to go up top on second down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a 3rd and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out wide right, it's Coleman. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Second down to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And this is the part of the field, man, I got to understand what the defense is thinking. They're going to be trying to be aggressive. They're going to try to get a sack, get a negative play to back me up to make the field goal longer. So where can I attack? Because I still want this touchdown. Like, a field goal is my last effort. If I tie it late in the football game, still got a few more chances to try to go win this thing.
Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Oh, they block it.
You know, it's blocked field goals in moments like that that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Thomas. Defense all over him. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Straight ahead, it's Thomas. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I would have just loved to see him stay in bounds, fall forward, try to run somebody over, not get pushed out of bounds. You know, obviously the clock is one thing, but now set up in a big fourth down with the lead. What do you want to do on fourth and short?
He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Set downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Back to pass on second down. Rush is on. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.